Okay, thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience. So, today what we are going to talk about is math. Now, this math that we're going to start talking about is stuff that you guys have been working on in your math class, but we're going to just do a little run through and make sure that we have a better idea of it. Okay, so you have your notebooks in front of you. Now remember, the last time we wrote in our notebooks, we wrote in the ELA part. Okay, so I want you guys to go to the next tab. Okay, so not on that first chunk of papers, flip over the blue tab, and our next tab is going to be our math tab. Okay, so you guys check this out right here. When I open the book, this is our ELA tab. I'm gonna grab that blue piece, flip it over, and this is gonna be our math section, okay? Good, good, good. Okay. Leonardo, can you read the objective for me?
I will be able to add and subtract positive and negative integers, aka numbers.
AKA numbers. So that is our objective. That's what we're trying to get to, okay, guys? We will be able to add and subtract positive and negative integers. What's an integer, Xavier?
Number?
A number. Good. Okay, that's just a fancy word for a number, okay? So give me an example of an integer, please, Alexander. What?
Oh, there's a problem right there.
I just want an example of an integer.
Oh.
1, 12. Oh, just 12. Just 12, right? Not a whole equation. Just 12 is an example of an integer. Give me an example of a negative integer, Khalil.
5.
What kind of 5?
-5.
Negative 5, right? Good. Those are
Negative
examples.
plus a negative is a positive.
Negative times a negative is a
Negative
positive.
times.
But we'll get there. Good, good, good. Okay. So, real quick, to start us off, is we're going to watch a video. If I could figure out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't need you guys to write any notes right now. Hey, relax. Or else I'm gonna send you somewhere else. Okay? You guys don't need to write any notes right now. Just pay attention and let this jog your memory.
Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to go through a review of how to add and subtract integers. And we're going to be working with both positive and negative integers. We'll start with adding integers. Now, when it comes to these types of problems, there are different ways to think through these. We will go through 2 ways for each of our examples. Let's jump into number 1, where we have 12 plus -7. We'll start this problem by taking a look at the signs. We have a positive 12 and a -7. So we have different signs, a positive and a negative. Since we have different signs, we are going to take the greater absolute value and subtract the lesser. Our answer will take the sign of the greater absolute value. Let's start by writing the absolute value of both 12 and -7. And remember, absolute value is the distance a number is from 0. The absolute value of 12 is 12. The absolute value of -7 is 7.
Los estilos más fashion del mundo eran algo que
Really?
Trendy gifts para cada quien. Wow.
Now we take the greater absolute value and subtract the lesser. These are already in order, so we can subtract. If the larger absolute value comes second, you can always switch the order to find the difference if need be. Let's subtract. So 12 minus 7 is 5. Now we need to determine if our answer is going to be positive or negative. So we need to take a look at the larger absolute value, which is this 12. So we take the sign of the larger absolute value from the original problem. So the larger absolute value is 12. Take a look at the 12 in the original
Okay,
problem.
hold on one
and that
second.
12 is positive. That means our
So we have a couple of us that aren't paying attention. We have a couple of us being distracting, and some of us are in the wrong notebook. Khalil, okay, we don't need this out. We need this out.
I'm just looking at my notes.
No, we're right here, okay? And have something to write. Do you have something to write with?
I don't think I got attention.
Okay, this is yours. Hold on to that, okay? Everybody, pay attention, please.
Our answer is going to be positive. So our final answer, a positive 5. So a quick recap here. Basically, we forgot about any negatives because we were working with absolute values. We then found the difference between the absolute values, and the answer takes the sign of the greater absolute value from the original problem. Now let's think through this another way. And this way is going to be more of a mental math approach. Just basically thinking about what's going on in this problem. So let me rewrite 12 plus negative 7 here. So our original problem. So we are starting at a positive 12, and we are adding a negative 7. By adding that negative 7, we are decreasing in value by 7 from that 12. We can basically think of this as 12 minus 7, or 12 take away 7. That gives us our answer of 5. So 12 plus negative 7, we are decreasing that 12 by a value of 7. So we get a positive 5. So again, we started at a positive 12. Always think about where you are starting and where you are going from that starting point. So we are adding a negative 7, which is decreasing our 12 in value by 7, and we end up with 5.
Don't write anything
Let's move
yet.
on to
Okay,
number
Khalil?
2, where we
We're
have
just watching right now.
negative 8 plus negative 10.
Take 50% off fall favorites at Hobby Lobby. Save on fall floral and on pillow.
Here we have 2 negatives, so the same signs. So we're going to add the absolute values and use the same sign. So let's start by taking a look at the absolute value of negative 8 and negative 10. The absolute value of negative 8 is 8, plus the absolute value of negative 10, which is 10. Now we add those absolute values because, again, we had the same signs. 8 plus 10 is 18. We use the same sign from the original problem, which those are negatives there, so our answer is negative.
Okay, so we're going to stop the video there. We are going to now simplify what this dude said, okay? So he kind of gave you a rundown, a little refresher of what you guys have been going through in class. But now we are going to break down what he said into terms that we understand. So now, what I want you guys to write in your notes is this, okay? So first off, we're gonna say up at the top as our title, okay? We're gonna say adding and subtracting integers or numbers. Okay? So this is our title up at the top. I want you guys to write that so you guys know what we're talking about on that page. Good job. Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
Done.
Done? Okay, good, good, good. All right, looks like everyone's getting that down. Okay, so our first note is going to be for adding the same sign. Make sure you guys copy this down. I know, that's fine. Adding the same sign. So what does that look like? That's going to look something like this. So it's either going to be a positive number plus a positive number, or a negative number plus a negative number. Those are both examples of adding the same sign. So what is the rule when we add the same sign? It doesn't matter what sign we have, whether it's positive or negative. I'll give you guys some time to write that down. Go ahead.
I wrote it all down.
Negative, adding, negative. So the reason why I put this one in parentheses, guys, is so you know that that's us adding, right? That's not a positive sign, that's an adding, an addition sign, okay? So it doesn't matter if we're adding a positive plus a positive, or a negative plus a negative. Xavier, leave it please. Or a negative plus a negative, the rule stays the same. And the way we can simplify that rule is we add both numbers. I'm going to put this, both numbers, that's a number sign, and keep the sign. Okay? Everybody write that down. That is the rule for adding the same sign. Write that down, Khalil. Hold on, buddy. I'll be there right now. What's up?
Something happened here to the laptop.
It's okay. Don't worry about the laptop. Okay, I am putting some highlighters out on the table for you guys to share
Oh,
because I want us to highlight that rule that we just wrote down. Not too dark. And Leonardo, you just gotta go over it one time. So again, adding the same sign, or adding the numbers, but keeping the sign, okay? So, a fairly easy example of that would be, and yes, I do want you guys to write this, let's say 6 plus 9. So, if they don't have a sign in front of it, we know that that number is already automatically what? What is that? Is it positive or negative if it doesn't have a sign?
Negative.
Positive, right? So if it doesn't have a sign, these numbers are positive. Okay? So a positive 6 plus a positive 9. What does that equal?
Positive. No, negative.
It is, no. So positive plus a positive. So first we're gonna add both the numbers. What is that? First, 6 plus 9. Alexander. Good. 15. Now, Khalil.
Yeah.
These numbers are positive or negative?
Positive.
So our answer is going to be positive. Okay? Remember, add both the numbers and keep the sign. So now let's try another example.
No.
Negative 6 plus negative 6.
Can you do whenever you do another, can you do positive 6?
Hold on. We'll get there.
7.
We'll get there. Just write that down, please.
7.
So I want everyone to write down negative 6 plus a negative 6. So we're gonna add both the numbers. That's the first thing we do is add both numbers. What's 6 plus 6? Promise? 12. Xavier. So now, add both numbers, keep the sign. So what's the sign that we have? What's the sign? Right? So we're gonna add both numbers, keep the sign. Does that make sense to you guys? Now, so you're thinking of multiplication and division, buddy. We're not on multiplication yet. These are rules for addition and subtraction. Okay? So, I want you guys to repeat with me. When adding the same sign, 1, 2, 3, repeat. We add both numbers and keep the sign.
We add both numbers and keep the sign.
Perfect. So I'm going to give you a problem. I don't want anyone yelling out the answer. Go ahead and write it down. And I'm going to come, raise your hand when you're done. I'll come around and check. Alexander, we should be copying this stuff down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get. Go ahead. You have go real quick. Where we at? What is this? So why? Okay, so erase that.
What?
Where we at? Well, answer that though, bud. Equals what? So,
It's out.
what is that?
Like the answer.
No, I want -7 plus -8. That's all I want. I don't know what all that is. -7 plus -8. So, the
cannot be consistent.
the rule. What's the rule, Xavier? Add the numbers and keep the sign. So -7 plus -8. What's 7 plus 8? Right, 15? And keep the sign. So what signs are there? Keep the sign. What signs are there? No, no, no. You don't add stuff. Add the numbers, keep the sign. Okay? Negative times a negative is a positive. We're not multiplying right now. We're just adding. Okay? So it's a different rule. Add the numbers, keep the sign. Okay? Good? What about you? Let me see. What you got? Perfect. No. No. Does anybody have any questions on this? Okay, we're gonna do one more. Go ahead and do that one by yourself. Raise your hand when you're done. I'm gonna come back and check it. Do it right here, Leonardo. You don't need to jump all over from page to page. No, stop, stop, stop. Hey, look at me.
Can't even keep
Look
things
at me.
consistent.
Look at me.
Now I have to
Leonardo.
rewrite that.
Leonardo, you don't have to write anything. I want you to write the new problem right here. Okay? Don't scratch nothing. Don't cross nothing out. Okay? Here you go. Write that new problem right there for me, okay?
I did it.
Brand new. Where we at?
Negative 60.
Why is 60? This is, where's the times at?
Ah.
Come on, buddy. We're adding right now.
Trouble. 60.
Negative 16? Good.
Can you use a Russian?
No. Because. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to erase this now. We should all have this. Did you get negative 16, Leonardo? Let me see. Where at? You could have wrote it in the line, but. So, negative 10 plus negative 6. This should be negative 16. Good. Okay, our new rule.
Oh, the phone's ringing.
Give me 1 minute.
I can't. How's the phone ringing?
It's working.
I need your promise.
Okay,
That's my Russian paper.
Alex, to support services, please. Right here.
I can take it.
No.
What?
So you know the restrooms? Go past the restrooms.
By Miss Henry's
Past,
office.
it's Miss Henry's office. That's good. By Miss Henry's office. Okay? Okay, so you're gonna go past the restrooms, past the teacher meeting room.
Next to the Miss Beamer?
No, not that far. Just walk straight down here and you're gonna see support services, okay?
Like, literally.
If you can't find it, come back.
I believe in you.
Oh, wait, did I get in trouble?
I don't know. You have to go find out, bud.
Don't take your backpack.
Do I take my backpack or do I not?
No, just go ahead.
Hold
Okay, so this next rule. Give yourself some space. Leonardo, go to the next page. Khalil, go to the next page.
on. I'm good.
Yep, you're good.
Wait, so I passed the restroom?
You know where they line up for the buses?
Yeah,
You walk past that and the rooms to your left. Okay?
Yeah, how do I say
sign thing.
Okay.
Mr. Martinez, Mr. Martinez, what's that? That's
Adding different
That,
signs.
no, what's that? D? Is that a D?
Just copy it. Adding
What? How
different
do I
signs.
supposed to copy that? I don't know.
What? This one?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a D.
Bruh.
So this rule is for when we add a different sign. Now, what does that look like?
So negative, take like two negatives equal.
That looks like this. A positive plus a negative,
equals
okay?
negative.
Or a negative plus a positive.
So it's a positive.
Shh. You're guessing, bud. You don't have to guess. Well, we're going to talk about the rule right now. So what is the rule? The rule is always subtract the small number and keep the sign or the bigger sign. Well, if I say the bigger sign, no, we'll say this. And keep the sign of the big number. Okay? So everybody write that down.
You're going too fast.
Well, that's why I'm leaving it right there.
What is that? A C? Is there a C right next to the T?
This right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Xavier.
Don't. What's that?
It's an R.
Oh.
subtract the small number, and keep the sign of the big number.
Oh my god. Oh wait, we could do it.
Okay.
No.
So what does that look like? I know. Just keep writing, Xavier. So what does that look like? That's gonna look something like this. So if we have a 10 plus a negative 6. Okay? So this is the rule for promise adding when we're adding different signs. The rule is subtract the small number and keep the sign of the big number. Okay? So first rule or first step is to subtract the small number. So Leonardo, which number is the small number?
6, obviously.
So we're going to subtract the small number, which is going to be what?
6.
10 minus 6 is 4. Good. Now the second step is to keep the sign of the bigger number.
So
What number was bigger, Khalil? 10 or 6?
10.
So is 10 positive or negative?
Positive.
So our answer is going to be positive.
go.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, I'll give you guys a couple seconds to write that down, copy that down. Good, good, good. You could write smaller, Leonardo, right? Could stay inside the lines a little bit. Give us up some space. It's all right. Just some.
It's not. That's not exactly one of my best skills, though.
Okay, no problem. Okay, now I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, and I'm gonna keep that there because I want you guys to see this. So now, what if we have a negative 10 plus a 6?
I got this.
So the rule does not change. So the first step is to subtract the small number. So promise, what's our answer gonna be for subtracting the small number?
0.
So 6 is a small number, right? So we're gonna subtract that from 10, which is gonna be what?
4.
Promise. Just 10 minus 6. Pretend like that negative's not there. 10 minus 6.
4.
4.
Let's go.
Good. Now the second part of the rule is to keep the sign of the big number. So what number is bigger, 10 or 6? 10. And what sign does 10 have?
Negative.
So our answer is negative. Okay? Subtract the small number and keep the sign of the big number. Okay, so when adding different signs, everybody say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Subtract
The small
number
number and keep the sign
of the big number.
big number.
Subtract the small number and keep the sign of the big number. Okay, go ahead and work on these by yourself.
It's only one. Possibly be.
Go ahead. Raise your hand when you're done. I'll come by and check them out.
I think I might be able to do it.
Remember, we're not multiplying, we're not dividing. The rule is subtract the small number and keep the sign of the big number. remember when you guys are subtracting a small number, you could almost ignore all the signs, okay?
done.
All you have to do is subtract the small number. Did you find it? Yeah? Okay, come sit down.
I'm done.
Finish writing.
What are you doing? Shh. Oh, camera.
Is that 70?
No, it's a 10.
Oh, a negative 10.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No.
Where are we at? So, what do we do here? So what do you have to do first? Subtract the small number, right? So what's 20 minus 10? Close. It's 10. Okay, 20 minus 10 is 10. Now we keep the sign of the big number, which you did. Okay. But how did you get 1? Did you divide it? How'd you get 1? Oh, okay. So, yeah, because you got this one right. That one's good. Good job. So we must have just miscounted. Gentlemen. You need a copy. You need to stay here.
Oh, man.
Focus.
Can't focus. I have so much work done.
So remember, it's 10. Oh yeah, that was right. But 10 plus a negative 5 equals, right? Equals. No, equals on this side. Now, our first step is to subtract the small number. So what's the small number? Or
5.
So 10 minus 5 is? No, that's 10 plus 5.
Oh.
What's 10 minus 5?
5.
Write it. And then keep the sign of the big number, which is what? Positive. So our answer is positive 5. Good. So now we have a negative 20 plus 10. So first we subtract the small number. So 20 minus 10 is?
10.
Good. And then we keep the sign of the big number. What's the big number?
Plus, positive.
What's bigger, 20 or 10?
20.
So what's the sign of the 20?
Negative.
Negative. Good. Perfect. Okay. So, did you copy that down?
Oh.
Go ahead, copy that down. Okay, so the rest of you,
Done? It's not.
now that we have rules
Oh.
for adding both the same sign and different signs, I want you guys to use those rules to answer these problems, okay? There is only 16 problems.
Let's go. Wait, what? 16.
16. But here's the deal. Well, I need you to write everything that I wrote. No, you didn't. You didn't write this. This is different. So adding different signs. This is the rule for adding different signs, okay? So real quick, here's the rule. So there's 16 problems total. Take your time. Answer the first 8. Raise your hand. If you got all of them right in the first 8, you don't have to do the other 8. Okay? If you guys get one wrong in the first 8, then I will have you do the other 8. Okay? Do not rush. Do not go fast. Take your time and make sure you're following the rules. If you guys have to, use the back of that paper as scratch paper. I would love to see your work.
I'm back.
So remember, this is a little warning for you guys, okay? Listen, when you guys are adding different signs, you always subtract the small number. That's just the rule, okay? Always subtract the smaller number, but you keep the sign of the bigger number, okay? That's the rule we just wrote down. Make sure you guys are practicing it when you're adding different signs.
What?
Remember, subtract the smaller number.
I'm done.
You're done? Are you sure? That was fast.
I just had a big brain.
You got a big brain?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3's wrong. Okay, everyone take a little break. Hold on, everyone pause.
Number 3.
Because you guys are all making the same mistake. Okay, so remember, let's say we have a 20 plus a negative 10. I know, I can see that the question is asking for positive, it's asking for addition, right? But when we're adding a positive and a negative, two different signs, Khalil, pay attention real quick, stop writing. When we're adding a positive and a negative, there's a rule. Read the rule to me, promise? The rule that we wrote down in our notes. When we're adding two different signs, what's the rule? Subtract the small number. So I don't care, Xavier. Alexander, turn around, please. Hey, one more, and you're gonna gain a step. Thank you. Okay, so I don't care that it's asking for me to add. My rule is to subtract the small number. Okay, so what's 20 minus 10?
10.
10. And then the next part of that rule is what? Promise? Subtract the small number and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 20 is bigger than 10, correct? And 20 is a positive, correct? So that means our answer is going to be positive. Right now we are adding. All we're working on is adding, addition. So the rule is when we add two different signs, we always subtract the small number. No matter if we see addition, we always subtract the small number and keep the sign of the bigger number. Okay? So here, no, you didn't. You're adding. The rule is subtract the small number. So which number is the small number? 17. So now, what did we just talk about? Are you listening? No, you're not. You're sitting here, you're making noises, you're not being still. Okay? So are you ready to listen or no? Yes or no?
It's too hard.
It's not too hard, because you did it over here. So are you ready or no?
I copied it.
Are you ready? Xavier, pick your head up. Pick your head up, pick up a pencil. So subtract, I don't care about any of these signs right now. Subtract the small number. Tell me what 19 minus 17 is. Good. Good. Remember, you want to subtract the smaller number. You put. Oh, you just put the wrong one? Oh, okay. Go ahead, fix that. 2, good. Now, what number, or the bigger number, what's the bigger number, 17 or 19? So, and that's a positive or a negative? So that answer is going to be -2. Perfect. Okay, guys, bell is going to ring. Go ahead and leave your notebooks on the table. Take you know what? Put your worksheet inside your notebook. And then stack your notebooks on your table, please. Xavier, we did not do that.
What?
Come back over here, pick up your paper, put it in your notebook.
I
Thank
put it
you.
on the notebook.
Thank you.
What? Oh.
You alright, buddy? No running. You have time.